This is Fred Beck and Fred Fighting, brought to you by the Boxing News app. I'm joined by Wade, his dad, and also Showbiz the adult.
Showbiz the adult. All right, man, Lord.
This is a crazy duo we got here, though, Arnold and Wade. Arnold, this is your first ever Mike Tyson fight. How do you reckon he's going to go on with Jake Paul?
Oh man, I'm really excited about this fight. I'm not thinking it's going to be much of a competition for Mike Tyson. It'll be a whip 3 rounds.
Do you think Jake's got a chance to beat him? You're backing Mike here?
I can't hear him.
You're backing Mike Tyson in this one?
Yes, absolutely. Mike Tyson's been my guy for many, many years. I don't think Jake Paul knows what he's getting into.
Do you agree with your dad? It's a very great, strong opinion.
Oh, no, listen, my dad's opinion is based on the fact that he's just, you know, a little bit over the hill. He hasn't quite understood how this new age works, but he's got good points. And I have to say that Mike does have a shot. It's early, but yeah, I'm going the other way. I think Jake wins.
It's the old man concept, Wade. You can't be beat. You got to prove it to us.
And you're working their event tomorrow, aren't you?
Yeah, he's working. He's working with me tomorrow. Me, my dad, we're going to be breaking down all the fights live on my channel, I think on Twitter too, so he's making his debut on camera live in front of 60,000 people in the venue and hopefully a lot more watching online.
Have you ever done any work before, Wade?
We've done a little bit of that one show at my house. We did the one show at home, but that's other than that, nothing. I can't hear a thing in here.
He's a rookie, but you know, he's coming along well. They say you can't teach an old dog new tricks, but I'm trying my best, you know.
He's been thrown in on the deep end.
Of course, you have to. With these guys, man, they're hard to break. He's like a Mustang. So you really got to throw him in the deep end and get him going, but he's swimming, he's doing well.
Well, you think we're a Mustang or we're just sitting in our ways? It's the older generation.
What was Wade like as a child?
Oh my God, it was a handful. He was a mess. You never knew what he was going to get into or what he was going to do. I mean, whoever thought he'd be making a living doing this stuff? I thought he was going to have to grow up and get a job and go to work. He learned by making his living by sitting on his hind end. I'm proud of him, oh.
He's done very well, isn't he?
I've heard that. I really don't understand what this is all about, but I'm going to find out this weekend. I'm looking forward to it.
Certainly. Do you think Wade will ever fight?
Excuse me?
Do you reckon Wade will ever fight in the ring?
I still can't understand, Wade.
He's asking if I'll ever fight. Listen, we really aren't looking at fighting. We're doing this stuff behind the camera. I don't want to get hit. My face is too pretty. You can definitely see it where I get it from, so we're not trying to.
You see where you get the good looks from here?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's hard for me to hear some of the questions you're asking, but if you're asking me about Wade ever fighting, I think that boat done sailed many years ago.
Yeah.
You know, Wade's, what, 32?
Yeah.
And I don't see that happening, but he better stick with what he's doing right now.
You see the old man calling me old? You see how this works, man? I don't get the good looks, first off, that he had. I don't know how I didn't get those. But then he calls me old, so it is what it is.
Here's the thing. Mike Tyson is old, but experience is what it's about. Yeah. Jake Paul's young, but Mike's forgotten a lot more than Paul ever know.
Well, there you go. There you go indeed. Let's talk about this then. Let me just switch hands. My arm is aching. One sec. There we go. All right. Let's talk about this then. What's Mike Tyson's biggest weakness in the fight?
I mean, it's obviously his age. Obviously. His muscles, memory is fading. His knees are bad. He's got 22 years really kind of out of a full camp in a real fight. And the fact that a lot of this stuff is a little bit new for Mike. Not the big event, but the spectacle, the social media. Honestly, me and Biz were talking about it. I think he may be a little nervous for all of this. Can he still do it? The mindset, all of that. But the big weakness is really just his age. That's it.
Let's bring Showbiz in. Showbiz. It's been a long time. I did an interview back in the day on the channel.
Wait. No, I want to answer that weakness thing.
Yeah.
Listen. Iron Mike Tyson's balance look a little bit off, and his durability is in question at 58 years old. Those are two things I'm worried about: his balance and his durability. You see that knee wrap? Yeah, I'm scared, man.
I don't think I've interviewed you this week so far. So, can we get a prediction? What happens tomorrow night?
What's that?
Prediction for tomorrow?
Mike Tyson knockout early. If it go, and listen, if it goes past 2 rounds, my money gone. I bet money on Mike. If it goes past 2 rounds, I'm scared. I'm crying.
How much money?
I bet $12,000. I bet $12,000.
You bet $12,000. Okay. So your man there has bet $12,000 on Mike Tyson.
Who did that? Him?
This guy there.
I mean, that's probably a pretty good thing if it don't last more than 3 rounds. If it goes over 3 rounds, he's lost a lot of money. What do you think, Wade?
Yeah. I mean, that's probably the best assessment you can have. Mike early. I don't know where Showbiz got the $12,000 to bet, but I hope he doubles it up so he can give it back. But anyway, yeah, I think it's going to be a fun one, man. This event's amazing. Fred, you can see it. The people are energized. We got one more day, man. One more day, and these people are going to go nuts when Mike comes out here. So I'm blessed to be a part of it. Showbiz, I know he is too. And Fred, we keep doing it, man. I don't know how we keep doing it, but we do.
Do you know who KSI is?
Yeah, I've heard of him.
Are you a fan? Are you a KSI fan?
Absolutely not. I'll tell you, I don't really like the son of a gun. I think he's a chump. I think he tries to bully people. I hope he shows up tonight. I've got a few things I'd like to say to him.
What would you say to KSI?
I'd call him to his face. I'd tell him he's a chump, and I don't like the way he talks to people. And if he's got a problem with it, me and him will go on stage.
Wow, there we go indeed. Standing on business.
Has to, man. That's old school. That's my pops. Yeah, listen. He said what he said. That's what it is. Showbiz hyping the people up. Like I said, man, we're here. We're having fun.
You're about 2 more minutes, and I'll let you go in a second. But who do you think wins out of KSI versus Jake Paul when it happens?
Well, I'm really not for sure about who's fighting that one. I'd assume KSI's a pretty good fighter, right?
Pretty good.
Yeah, I think KSI. But, you know, I don't even keep up with them guys. The reason I know what I know about KSI being a chump and talking about people's families and things he shouldn't be putting his nose into is because of Wade's YouTube shows. He give my boys some bad times and bad vibes, and I didn't like that at all. We need to leave the family out of it.
We want to get grab a word of Showbiz again. Showbiz, can I ask you a couple of questions quick?
What's that?
But $12,000, that's a lot of money.
Listen, man, I don't know what I was thinking to put that much money. I know about $500, $200, but I was feeling it that day. Mike, you got to do me a favor. This is it. It's a big moment. We're going to bet big money.
All right. It's good to see you again, Showbiz. I do appreciate it. Wade and his dad is very iconic. I'll see you guys after the fight tomorrow. We can do a big interview then, but I do appreciate it. And yeah, best of luck with your podcast.
Appreciate you. Thank you so much.